Hey everybody, Jesse here. It's currently 2 degrees out and very, very cold, but I'm gonna pull the front drive shaft on this 2001 Silverado, four-wheel drive, obviously, for a front drive shaft. 5.3, whatever, it doesn't matter, I don't think, but I need to replace a U-joint. So even though it's snowing and currently 2 degrees and dropping, I'm working on the house all the time, so I don't have time to wrench during the day. And I probably should have cleared the garage out to get this job done, but I'm just going to lay down in the snow and get it done quick. So here we go. Okay, so we've got the old U-joint out, not a single needle bearing left in there. And here's the new Moog. Let's see, get a part number for you, 235. So this will do probably the, for sure, 99 through 03, or 02, and then 03 through 06, I'm guessing. Front drive shaft. So we got those pressed in on that side. And so I just got to get it up here. I always mark when I'm taking them apart so that they go back together the right way. Usually with a little punch, but I knew the paint would pretty much cover the little punch mark I made up. You can still see it on this one though. I just nick it right there and right here so that you know which way it was facing and you don't get it turned the opposite way. Not that big a deal, but then I do the same thing on the yoke on the front diff and on the rear. And alright everyone, make sure your clips are seated in all 4 little caps, and if you got a Zerg fitting, screw it in there and it's ready to climb back in the snow and put it back in. One last tip before I go out and throw it in. I use this Valvoline all-purpose grease, but it's red, the red grease, and you want to clean that shaft up and grease the hell out of it and stick a bunch of grease down in that boot. Otherwise the shaft could rust up inside of the transfer case, and I've had it happen, and it's a heck of a time getting it out. Pretty much pulling your transfer case and destroying the outer bearing on the transfer case. So you definitely want to grease that up. If you have the boot, great. If you have the boot and you go and submerge it in water a lot, hopefully it's really greased up, and just once a year pull it out, clean it, and re-grease it and put it back in, just in case if you're really going through a lot of water, because you really don't want that to happen. I'm telling you, it's much easier to pull this thing out than have the big headache of not having any grease in there and having it seize shut. So time to pull these caps off, clean them up in there, re-grease the old caps on that side, and slide it back in. Okay, so I've like filled up some of the boot and got a little on the ends, and the end caps, put some in there. Okay, so you definitely want to make sure it's snowing still, and then below freezing, and or below 0, and then you hop under there and slip it back in and get it done. Alright, once you got that on, get it the right way, put your caps on, What the heck? Oops. Shoot. Okay, now I'm just gonna tighten the bolts up as quick as I can here because I'm freezing. Touching a wrench with your hand is pretty cold when there's snow on the ground. When it's cold enough for there to be snow up here in Michigan. Most people don't work outside at nighttime when it's like below 0 out, in a sweatshirt, on the ground, in the snow. It's just not normal, honestly. Pretty crazy for doing it, but whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna finish tightening these up. You guys have a goody goody. Out!